Hello and welcome. So today we are going over the Mach 40. Yes, this is done by Eckert Custom. I probably pronounced that wrong. So this is a mid-engined 5.4 liter supercharged Ford Mustang that has been widened. Generally, it's such an aggressive looking vehicle. It's a work of art. That's the best way I can put it. So let's go see how it performs on a straight line, round turns, what customization it has, and just let's go see what this car is all about. If we come on over to the performance shop, then we'll actually see, hey, we have customization parts. So the car comes standard with 787 brake horsepower and 1,588 kgs. So weight wise, we can't change it, but performance, we're gonna bump that up. So over 900 horsepower. So it should be plenty to get us going. If we head on over to GT Auto, then we'll see that we have the ability to change the wheels. However, the wheels that come with the vehicle honestly make it what it is. So customization wise, I thought, you know what, let's keep it standard. Then I saw we had the body part of a spoiler. The spoiler is hideous. It looks like a Forza Aero wing. That's a big no-no, like a massive no-no. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit congested. So we able to change caliper color, headlight color, you know, small details like that. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be boring for a thumbnail. So I went and found a livery. So the car actually looks 1,000 times better in person. I'm genuinely so impressed. To the creator of this livery, if you are watching this for some reason, thank you so much for creating such a stunning wrap. So I am playing Gran Turismo on a PS4, so you know the loading times take about 3 years for anything. So as this is a very American vehicle, I knew I had to start off with straight line top speed. So this is with the fully customizable racing transmission set to 410 kilometers per hour. You can set to 400, but I feel like it's gonna limit the vehicle because it can push more. Because currently we are doing 396, almost 397, going just on a flat piece of land. Now going downhill, this is where we begin to see car pick up speed. So the vehicle actually clicks over 400 kilometers per hour. Very impressive when whenever a vehicle does that. We actually hit a top speed of 405 kilometers per hour. So impressive. Very happy with the speed it produced. I expected something similar, so I'm happy about that. I then headed on over to Daytona because for American vehicles this is a test track. So right away I ran the car with 0 traction. Yes, I'm trying to kill myself like that. Around the first turn, as you can see, once you put your foot down, the back still throws itself out. This is all about throttle control, and I don't have that. So as you can see, here and there the vehicle does slip and get away from me, but I do manage to control it somewhat. So coming around the turns, honestly, you just need to feel and make sure that the vehicle isn't slipping, because once it slips and starts drifting, yeah, you aren't going around the track that fast. So around these tight turns on Daytona, like the infield, it's doing quite well up until this turn. This is the real catcher, because the back will always get loose. Every lap that I did, the back got thrown out. On the long embankments, this car shone. Honestly, it's high top speed. Honestly, it was made for a circuit like this. Hard on the brakes. Look how smooth I went through this section. Boss. Too good. But no, genuinely, and that's how we took it the fastest. The other previous laps I did set faster times in those sectors, but I mean that final sector was done so well, it really just set my fastest lap time. So I was happy with that, and so okay, fine, let's go and see its main competition, which is actually the Roadster Shop Rampage. You can see the time differences there. The Roadster Shop Rampage, which was just added to the game now with update 1.15, and that vehicle actually sets a 1 minute 40. So did this. However, this was 300ths of a second slower. I could get to beat it, but it's gonna take me a little bit of time. So we move on. Quarter mile time. Yes, this is what this car is made for. It's American. So you just gotta be careful with the launch. Make sure you don't smoke the tires up. And generally, it's not that hard to control. This is my first run, and boom, I set a high 10-second run. I'm impressed. I hope you're impressed, because genuinely that did so well. Okay, we need to move on because it just went downhill from here. We then went to Sakuba to try and slide this beast, and honestly, from the first turn, you can tell whether or not a vehicle is gonna be good or not. I knew this vehicle, it had potential. However, as a driver, I did not. So we actually did a few runs because we just ended up off the track here and there. But I mean, look at the sun. Look at this. I wonder if you know if you made in Tokyo. That's how I felt. And then off the track, restart. This went on for a while, so let me just show you the actual run. So as you can see, once we started our entry, the slide, the throttle control, it just had to be perfect. So this vehicle does have the hydraulic handbrake and steering angle upgrade in it, so that does help it slide a lot better. As you can see, another tap of the handbrake, initiation, throttle control, because with the high powered vehicle you have to know throttle control. One thing I would change, I need to start drifting in manual, because this car here, it bangs in first for too long before it shifts into second, and when it does shift, it throws the car off. It wants to chuck the back out even more, like just uncontrollable. So you see, I even spun out, but I knew I'm already too far in the run. I'm not gonna start over again. So we actually just carried on. This was not my prettiest run ever. I can put that out there. Honestly, I went into the wall, but somehow this vehicle, I just knew I had hope. I just said, okay, hold on, let me try and MacGyver this here. So you know, you have to finesse the points towards the end on the straight. I mean, if you haven't done this, you're lying to yourself. I know you've done it. Okay, this is the best I've ever taken a turn. A back wheel was off in the grass when I initiated, and honestly, it just carried me throughout the final turn, and I was 31,500 points. That is the best I've ever gotten, and I even spun out in this run. That blows my mind, genuinely. It's either this car's amazing at drifting, or I'm just shit. Okay, so this vehicle is only 300,000. It looks incredible, performs amazingly. So I do recommend you picking this vehicle up. Honestly, it's such an experience at such a low price. Do not miss out on this vehicle. Just look how stunning it is. Okay, if you are still watching this, thank you so much for the support. 1,000 subscribers really means a lot. And just, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.